Hey guys, JayKrawls here. This is the anti-gravity tank. I picked up a few of them because some of the guys were in my guild were saying, "Hey, you can uh, get through all five, 4 or 5 waves and not lose a unit if you just use the anti-gravity tanks." I was thinking, no way. I only had 2 of them at the time. Um, so anyway, I purchased a few more. I'm not recommending this unless you just want a way to do better during this boss strike, because after the boss strike, I'm not too sure how effective these guys are going to be. You never know with a unit how effective it's going to be in the future. So that's why I don't mind getting a few, but I've got a lot more units that I don't use. So if you don't have the nanopods and you're doing fine with the formations that you have, that's fine. You can use PAs in the background and some meat shields on the front and be just as effective. You will lose more units, but this is mainly a lossless formation most of the time. Maybe 1 out of 10 battles do I lose one of these anti-gravity tanks. So anyway, 3 basic attacks. This first attack here is kind of a pattern like the mammoth tank, except for it does much more damage, 315 to 380 explosive type damage. Second shot, the laser blast, it sucks. Third attack, the checker pattern. It's kind of like the plasma artillery, except for you get to use it right off the bat. It's ready to shoot at the startup, so you don't have to wait. It doesn't do has a 25% crit chance, no armor piercing, but a pretty high offense. So it's not going to miss those vets like the PAs do. The PAs seem to miss the vets. This guy's not going to miss, but it's not going to do as much damage either, or have fire damage associated with it. So anyway, let's cut to the chase. Pretty quick video, how to bust through all 3 waves, three, four waves on this guy. Um, all right, this tack I told you is ready right off the bat. So just like a PA. The cool thing though is if you move it anywhere on the board, it still keeps the checker pattern everywhere. So you can move it around. Not that it's going to change any of the damage types. The only immunities is quake damage. I think it has one more immunity too, but I'm not too sure what it is. So I'll soften up everything and then throw a few fireballs from the legendary sandworms. And these guys have pretty decent damage resistance to just about everything. They can be frozen, so watch that. The jetpack troopers and this guy is very can do very much damage to him. This is that attack that does that weird pattern, uh, but it does pretty decent explosive damage with a good chance of crit, and, and not too much, and it does pretty decent damage to the units surrounding it as well. So all right, now that I've softened up the sides a little bit, you could just about get through this whole thing with just legendary sandworms. But there's a greater chance of them dying. Alright, so now I'm stuck here. He's got that attack I don't like. He can attack. Let's just take... I see him as a bigger threat to my guys back here than him. And of course you would do that. It's alright. Oh, I could use this one. Pretty nice attack here. Decent crit. Takes him out easily. All right, this guy, he's your enemy. He's going to spawn a jetpack trooper, both of which are evil. So I like to take those out as quickly as possible. This attack does nicely at doing some decent damage to him and just about killing him. If I do one more, he'll spawn into the jetpack. And then I'll take him out. Now you say, why did you do him first? Well, because the jetpack guy, if you kill everything else and then you kill him last, and the jetpack guy is going to attack, and he seems to do the nasty damage to the back. Now I want to one-shot kill him, and I know this will, so I want him to die. I'm not worried about tank killers if I'm using legendaries on the front, because they do hardly anything unless they're frozen. If the sandworm's frozen, you do not want to get hit by one of these guys. It'll wipe them out. Alright, so do I got a fireball I can finish this row out with? Oh, these guys. Alright, round 4. And I got a plane and jetpack. Now, the air attacks on these guys can hit your anti-gravity tanks because they are kind of considered a plane type. So air shots, remember that planes can shoot them with the air shot. So you want to think about that when you're planning your attack. Do this to try to soften up these two on the end. And again. Alright, let's see if I got any fireballs here. Now you do want to watch him because he can be evil. Let's just do that. Alright, let's see, do I got another fireball here? It's doing a front, so I'll do a lot of damage. This guy's gonna spawn a little trooper. It's just gonna make it go one more round, which sucks. Alright, so there you go, the anti-gravity tank. You can use it on water and other battles and things that it'll be okay on, but plasma artilleries, I think plasma artilleries will still be the better unit than this in the future. Plus, you can mass produce them, but get one or two of these guys just in case they're helpful with Navy and other things. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below on whether you think this guy is nice or it sucks.